Hello everyone and welcome back. This Lab 7, or actually it is an updated version of Lab 7, and why I'm doing this update is mainly to accommodate the feedback I received from different viewers and also to use the latest version of Solid Edge, which is 2024. In this lab, we will learn how to do one of the new things is how we can get an auxiliary view. The auxiliary view mainly is you look at a part from a certain angle, and so we can accomplish it and get the actual dimensions in the draft sheet, so the machinist can accomplish the part. If you look carefully to the main projection, I have the top projection or the top view, the front plane projection, and the right side projection. And this is an auxiliary view. So as you can see that I have a view, I'm looking at the part with a 45-degree angle to with the surface here, which is in this direction. Okay. If you look carefully here, where should I start my drawing? I will start my drawing by looking at the top plane. So if I know how to sketch the base on the top plane, I will extrude that and have a base ready, and then I will build the other stuff on this base. So the base, I will concentrate first about getting a rectangle by center, which is 15 by 45, and put it exactly in the center of the sheet. Okay. So let's go to Solid Edge and start the process. So when you open Solid Edge, this is the opening menu. The best way to start is you get new, and then after that the default I have is anti-symmetric since the dimension are in millimeters, so I'm going to go use that. So click on the part, so say okay. Here is the opening menu, opening screen in the part. First step is, as you can see, I'm gonna click on one of the drawing tool, and since I'm gonna use rectangle by center, so I'm gonna choose rectangle by center. Okay, so now here is a rectangle by center, and I'm gonna by getting one of the drawing tool, I reveal the projection planes. So I have the top plane, the front plane, and the right side plane. Okay, so now I'm going to lock myself to the top plane so I can create the base. So I'm going to click on the F3, and as you can see in the upper right corner, I am already locked to the top plane, so I'm going to go to the top plane. Now the menu, I'm going to come to the menu. Before I put now I can insert the dimension. So I have the width is 45 and the height is 15. And I'm going to put it exactly in the middle here on the center here. Okay. Click. Okay, so I got that. The next step is I need to start drawing the wings. Okay, the upper and the lower, this shape here, the ear, whatever you want to call it. So if you look carefully here, if this is 15 and this is 25, means that the distance, you have a 10 here and 10 there. So I'm going to draw a line 10 millimeter vertical. Okay, and then I'm going to draw half a circle and then another line 10 millimeter, and then I'm going to make the curve and put another circle in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go to Solid Edge, and let me zoom to this area. Very good. And move it to the right here using the pen handle. Okay, so get a line, and this line should be 10 5, sorry. This is going to be 5 millimeter. And the angle vertical 90 degrees, enter. And I'm gonna come here to the tip at the corner here. Once I see it highlighted the corner, I'm gonna click. So this way, right click to get out. I was able to draw a line. Before I forget, let me lock the dimension. So this, I know this should be 15. And this should be what? 45. Very good. So now the next step, I'm going to use what? Tangent arc. So I'm going to click on tangent arc, come from the left to the right here to the line, and then I need to connect to the top or to the tip here. I'm going to click and then move. The radius will be 5, so I'm going to put 5 here for the radius. 5, enter. And the angle, sweeping angle is 180. Half a circle, 180. Enter. Very good. Okay. So right click and then get another line. Touch the base here, the edge here. That's the edge. And then it's going to go vertical. And if I do it correctly, it should be 5 in a vertical and intersection. So I'm going to click. So I did it correct. Okay. Now right click to get out. Now circle by center. So I can draw the inside circle. And the diameter is 5. Highlight or touch the edge here of this. So you can reveal the center. And when you go to the center, you will see concentric. So click. So this way I create the inside circle. The next step is I need to go to fillet, and I need to make this fillet here between this line and this line in this direction. I will need it to be 2.5, so it's going to be 2.5. Enter. Very good. Okay, so I succeeded to draw the top part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use mirror to repeat this thing to the bottom part. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to select, highlight this part only, and make a mirror around the x-axis. Click. Very good. Okay. Okay, click again so you can get out. Okay, and close this one. I don't need it anymore. So now I can use the trim, get rid of this one. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so now I have the post. Now what's left is to draw this slot here. Okay, so it is what? The diameter here is 5. And it goes another 5 from the edge. Okay, so let's go to solid edge. And I'm going to draw a circle by center. And the diameter is 5. And I'm going to highlight just the middle here. It is in the middle now. So I'm going to go horizontal. And if you are on the center line, it should show you that a dashed red line. Make sure that you see the dashed red line and then you click. Okay. How do you know that you did it correct? Is you're going to see the dashed dotted line and a plus sign in the middle here. So that means that it is already located at the center line. So let's fix the dimension or block the dimension. So this dimension should be 5. The circle should be 5. It is 5. And what about this circle? This should be 2.5. It is 2.5. Very good. Now the next step is I need to draw locate the distance of the center of this circle. So I'm using distance x, and okay, and make it horizontal vertical. So I'm going to use horizontal vertical. So click on this one, okay, and this edge here. So now you go horizontal. This how much I need to make this distance 5. I'm going to put 5. Enter. Very good. So everything moved correct. Now let's get the line and draw a horizontal line. Come closer to the top and then put it here if it moves with you. So I'm gonna do it in one shot. So what I'm gonna do is draw a horizontal line, and when it touches the edge, I'm gonna click. Okay, right click to get out. I'm gonna repeat it for the bottom part. So I'm gonna get close to the bottom. So it's gonna move with me. If it moves with you, this is correct. So now go back, and once you see that horizontal line and it is intersecting with the edge, click. So now I did it in a very efficient way. Trim, so I can get rid of the stuff inside here. Okay, very good. Okay, so now we succeeded to do that. The only thing left I need to do fillet at the tip here is 2. Highlight this line and highlight the other line and click on the corner and make this 2. I'm gonna put 2. Enter. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this line, highlight the other line, and go to the point and click. Okay, so this way I got the radius 2 here. It is 2 millimeters. Okay. So it seems like I got everything perfect now. Let's make sure that the distance from the center here to the center here is that 25. It is 25, and this dimension, one of these dimensions, this should be the radius 5. It is 5, and the diameter here is 5. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home and use select, click at any point on the shape, any point. Once you click on the point, you are initiated the extrusion process. So I want it to be plus. Automatically it's going to be plus. So I'm going to click on the arrow button, and it's up to you if you want to make it up or bottom. So I'm going to click here and go down. How much? 5. I'm going to put 5. 5. Enter. Okay, so I got the base. I'm done with the base, and now the next step is I need to draw a plane making 45 degrees with the top of the base, and then draw the sketch for the auxiliary view. Okay, so what is the sketch here? If you look carefully here, you have a circle. From the edge is 17. The diameter here is 7.5, and the diameter for the bigger one is 15. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll go to solid edge. I'm gonna click on constant plane, and click on the top plane. See this top plane here? Click on it. When you click on the top plane, you are initiating the wheel. Okay, but the wheel is exactly in the middle here. So what I'm going to do is you click on the center of the wheel and you move it, and you have till it match with the edge. When it is aligned with the edge, I'm going to leave it there, and then click on the wheel. At any point of the wheel, it allows me to rotate the plane. Okay, so now as you can see that it is rotating backward, but okay, what we can do, just I want it 45 degrees with the vertical, so I'm going to put 45 degrees. 45. I need a 45 degrees. Okay, so now I create a plane, and this plane is making 45 degrees with the edge here. Okay, so now the next step is I'm going to click on rectangle by center, circular rectangles, circle by center. Okay, so once I get the circle by center, I'm going to lock myself to this plane, which is the new plane. This is a new plane, so I'm going to click on the edge here. Okay, now I'm locked. If you see F3 at the corner, upper right corner, means I'm locked to the new plane that I just created, making 45 degrees. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look from the right side, and I'm going to start rotating it so I can see it. Okay, now let me move it a little bit to the top so you can view. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so now I need to get circle by center. And this circle by center, the diameter is 15. End. Okay. If the circle looks like a real circle, it means that it is oriented at least the same 45 degrees. So what if we can just move it a little bit? Let me move it up. Where is my circle? I need the circle 15, diameter 15. So I'm going to put 15. Enter. And I'm going to put it anywhere. Come from the middle here. When you see the middle, go up. You're going to see a dashed red line. When you see a dashed red line, click. Okay. Okay. Doesn't look like to me like it is exactly in the middle, but I can move it a little bit till I have it. Good, that's good enough. Okay, now I'm going to click on the line. Oh, before I forget, I need to have a distance between X here, and I'm going to use by 2 point, and the 2 point will be the center of the circle and the middle of the edge here. So I need to have this distance to be 17. So I'm going to put 17. Very good. Let me lock this dimension of the circle. So this should be 15. It is 15. So far, so good. Everything is perfect. Get a line. Come to the area here a little bit from above the center, the side. Click, and I create. Okay, it's not moving with me. It means it's not a good one. So let me get another point. So I'm gonna put this point here. Okay, it is moving with me. That's good. So now when I see it vertical and touch. Okay, no, it's not the right one. Okay, so I'm gonna give like this vertical. Is it vertical? No. I can put it like I need the dimension should be 17. Enter. And the angle should be, okay, 9. Okay, that's good. I'm going to click because the angle is 9. So I created this one. Right click to get out. Okay. Or if you want to go with the horizontal, that's fine. Both ways. I get a horizontal line at the edge. I'm going to click somewhere here. Okay, and then I will delete it. Okay, now let's find another line from the other side. So I'm going to click at any point here, random point. It should move with me, and if it moves with me, and I need to have it, if it is vertical and 17, I'm going to, and the touching here, I'm going to click. This means I got it right. Okay, now right click to get out. And since I'm locked, I'm going to use the trim to, let me zoom a little bit here. So let's use the trim, and I'm going to trim the extra line here. Okay, very good. And also trim this half a circle. Okay, very good. The next step, I'm gonna go home, and as you can see, the sketch was done on what? On the new plane that is making 45 degrees with the top of the piece. Okay, so the next step is I'm gonna select, click at any point inside the shape. Okay, extrude, that's fine. Extend type, so I'm going to use the extend type. I'm going to use the extend type is through next. Make sure that it is through next. It's very important. Through next, because if you didn't use through next, the default is going to be through all, and then it's going to be go all the way with equal extrusion. So you see here, let me show it to you. Like for example, this is if you didn't choose anything, so it will go. You see how it is? It didn't stop, it keep going. But when I choose the extent here through next, it will stop once it touch a surface or a body. So I'm gonna click say okay. So I was able to get this extrusion the way it should be. Okay, so just remember that, because some of the students, they forget to make you choose that extend to the next. Okay, so now I'm here. I'm gonna, since the extrusion is done, so the locking disappears. So now I'm going to circle by center again and lock myself to the same plane. Okay. Okay, not this one. Okay, I need to lock myself first. Okay, okay, I'm gonna click on the F3, so I'm locked to this plane. So now I need to get the circle 7.5, the diameter 7.5. Enter. So now I'm gonna go highlight the edge here of the circle so I can reveal the center. When you see concentric, click. So now I got the concentric, the circle inside, and the next step is I'm gonna select the circle here and right click next to the edge. So let me do it from the extrude. Okay, so let me get out of this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, so extrude. Okay. Okay, it's a single or a chain. Okay, single or a chain should work. Okay, then instead of plus, I need it to be what? Minus, cut. I need it as a whole. Okay. Okay, so now because it's moved, so I move inside. So I'm gonna cut it. Okay, let me see what it's just. So I'm gonna go to the other side. Okay, inside. Okay, let me do escape so you can see what I start. Okay, let me start all over so you can see what the steps. So I'm gonna say extrude. The menu will come. Instead of plus, I'm gonna click I need it to be cut, and I choose either single or chain. Okay, either way it will be fine. So I'm gonna, and then select the circle. Now the arrow should be the one to the bottom. So I'm gonna go to the bottom. Once I pass through the whole body, I'm gonna click. So this way I created the hole. So this will end the part drawing, and I hope that you like it. You will find it useful, and I would really appreciate your feedback. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and give it a thumb up. Have a wonderful day, and see you soon on the second part of this lab. Bye-bye.